Our living environment is filled with sound. Many sounds are pleasing. However, unwanted sound, or noise, is an unfortunate part of that environment. Traffic is a common source of noise, and highway traffic noise has become an important issue for communities located adjacent to the state highway system in Southwest Florida. In response to this issue and federal requirements, the Florida Department of Transportation has developed procedures to evaluate and abate certain traffic noise impacts. This traffic noise evaluation and abatement program is governed by both state and federal regulations. The Florida Department of Transportation District 1 presents this video to explain the process used to address highway traffic noise. District 1 includes 12 counties in southwest Florida, extending from Polk south to Collier and from Manatee east to Okeechobee. As the population in the 12 counties increases, the travel demand on Florida's state highway system also increases. To accommodate this increased travel demand, new roads and additional travel lanes on existing roads are needed to expand the capacity of the state highway system. Before we explain the noise evaluation process, let's briefly preview the points that will be presented in this video. First, we will identify types of projects that qualify for a noise study. Next, we will define the traffic noise level that is considered an impact at residences and explain the method used to make this determination. We will present procedures for when and how noise barriers are evaluated, and when noise barriers are considered a practical means of reducing traffic noise. And finally, we will address limitations on the amount of traffic noise reduction that barriers can provide, and point out some of the negative aspects of noise barriers. Let's begin. When and how is the traffic noise evaluation process carried out? The Florida Department of Transportation initiates a traffic noise study for the following types of projects: constructing a new highway or arterial road, adding new through lanes to an existing highway, and making a substantial change in the horizontal or vertical alignment of an existing highway. If one of these projects is proposed, then a traffic noise study is performed to determine if there are noise impacts caused by the project and whether or not there are viable measures that can be used to reduce these traffic noise impacts. Historical aerial photography shows that over the years, construction of residential subdivisions has taken place adjacent to the existing state highway system. Following construction, these new homeowners may experience traffic noise from the existing highway. Even though these new homeowners may experience traffic noise from existing roads, a traffic noise study cannot be performed until a project requiring a study is proposed. To understand how the noise environment is determined in the traffic noise evaluation process, a basic understanding of terminology is needed. Sound is measured in units called decibels, using an A-weighted frequency scale, which corresponds to the human ear's response to noise. Traffic sounds contain a wide variety of frequencies ranging from the low rumble of engine and exhaust noise to the whine of tires on the pavement. Traffic noise varies over time, with the volume rising and falling. The effect of traffic noise is evaluated using an hourly average level, which is a prediction for the noisiest hour of the day. It must be emphasized that the noise level prediction does not represent a maximum reading, but rather an average level over this 1 hour time period. Our response to noise is largely influenced by our perception. A doubling of a noise source results in a 3 decibel increase in noise, which is barely perceptible to the human ear. To actually double the perceived noise level requires 10 identical noise sources. Applying this concept to traffic, assume a single truck generates 60 decibels. Adding a second truck would result in a noise level of 63 decibels, which again is barely perceptible. 10 identical trucks would generate 70 decibels, which would be perceived as twice as loud. A highway capacity improvement project where 2 lanes are added to an existing 4-lane highway typically results in an increase in traffic noise of about 2 to 3 decibels at noise-sensitive sites directly abutting the highway. A noise-sensitive site represents an area where people may be affected by traffic noise. While a residence is the most common noise-sensitive site, other areas with an outdoor use, such as parks, campgrounds, sports areas, and other developed lands, are also considered noise-sensitive areas. Traffic noise is primarily a concern in areas where outdoor activities occur. Generally, only people at outdoor areas close to a highway will experience traffic noise at a level defined as an impact. An average traffic noise level of 66 decibels or higher in residential areas can interfere with outdoor conversation. Therefore, residences with a predicted average hourly noise level of 66 decibels or higher for the outdoor area around a residence are identified by the department as impacted. This 66 decibel criteria for residences was established based on federal regulation.